We're back, and life is definitely lifing already. Good morning, St. Doc. You just gonna sit there and wait for me to bring you out? Is this a sign? It's time to go outside. Today's fit check, we are doing the Buff Bunny leggings. These also came from the Halloween collection. I'm telling you, I have so many pieces. That's probably my favorite launch they ever did, obviously. And then this is also from Buff Bunny. I got this on Black Friday. I forget the name of this top, but I'm pretty sure it's still online. Might not be in all black and white. I don't know if all colors are available, just saying. I'll try to link this because I know it's still available, but these are no longer available. They always come back with ones that kind of look like this, but never these. I'm telling you, they need to relaunch that Halloween one. Disappointed in the past couple of Halloween launches. They need to go back to the old school. And then we've got the Shein jacket I showed you in that Fit Mom vlog with the Shein unboxing. I'm gonna put over it because here anyway, it still feels like it's 10 degrees, but it's not, but it feels like it. Right, Saint? Right, Saint? It feels like it's 10 degrees? He's like, I don't care. Bring me outside to pee, woman. This boy. Bone Daddy is still Bone Daddying out here and looking all cray. I need to get like, because we hate to bust out that ladder. I'm telling you, you gotta get that big ass ladder to be able to do anything with him. I guess I need to get just like a broom and see if I can fix his beads, because he looking like he's on Bourbon Street on Mardi Gras. I'm just saying, this is accuracy right here. We probably should leave him like this. Why you gotta be so cold? Don't you know I hate this shit? Yo, get in this house. Why are you not listening? Yeah, that's what I thought. You better get to, oh, no, we're not sniffing grass. You better get to stepping in this house, boy. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Have to come get your booty and then you start trucking. You about to get him doggy time out. Doggy whip your behind. Doggy about to sleep outside. Yeah, you better get in this house. Spoiled rotten butt. Spoiled rotten doggy. Look at him. He's still rubbing on his damn couch, y'all. We ain't never gonna break him of that. Are you a cat or a dog? I need to know. Better talk of the day. You guys would be proud of me. I haven't been doing my fruit roll up. I've been doing some other flavors. They've been OG flavors, but we've been switching it up. Digging the pineapple lately. I did the OG pineapple and the ocean water Sonic. If you haven't tried that combo, that was the combo that got me hooked on water talk. I know, but this one's awesome too. This is pineapple something or other. I don't remember the actual name of it. Red pineapple, I think. So I've got the pineapple crush is my favorite of the pineapple packs, and then the Hawaiian punch fruit juicy red, and you get red pineapple, and it is very tropical and very delicioso. Pineapple. Don't spill your other packet while you're trying to pour the first packet. Oh, dang. Pre-workout stack for me has been the Prolific and the Melon Berry Twist, and the High Volume and the Paradise Cooler. I'm almost out of this combo, which makes me sad. I need to make an order today, girl. And then the True Creatine, we take this every single day. This helps with muscle recovery, not just with muscle growth. It is amazing if you are strength training. So delicious. Drinks assemble. We also got the protein coffee because we have lots of missions and errands to do after the gym. You shall see. Yeah. Waylon, you feeling better? Yeah. What are you doing?
Just trying.
Stretching like you've been doing something? You ready to go back to school today?
No, I was trying to get him up.
I'm going to explain to everybody what's been going on with you. But you feel better?
I was sick.
Yeah, you was sick. But now you better, thank goodness. Saint's like, take me in your backpack. I'll go to school. I want to go to school for 2nd grade today. Let me ride the bus. Pre-workout snack. You guys know the drill by now. And when we go into a calorie deficit, guys, it's going to be the same thing, something similar, just not as much volume because we'll have less calories. But I've been getting a lot of questions about the pre-workout snack. The reason why I suggest this to you guys and on my programs and why you see me eat it, it's because it's quick digesting carbs that are going to get in your bloodstream super fast, right before we go into the gym, give you that energy, give you that glycogen pump that you want, and then we can, you know, restore it afterwards with our second meal after we fly through the energy. That's what carbs are, the energy. They're not the devil. They're not the devil. I tell you, they're not. 2 rice cakes. We've got some banana, like 90 grams, and then we've got about 31 grams of raw honey, some cinnamon, Redmond sea salt, or, you know, salt, and then we've got the raspberry Pop-Tart, number 2 flavor. Back home from Texas, went and saw the girls. I mentioned in the last vlog. It was so awesome to catch up, spend some quality time with them. But I will tell you guys, I will never, ever, and I say this, but I'll probably break it, but anytime soon, never fly to Texas again. Story time! If y'all follow me on Instagram, you know the freaking first world problems, but struggle with the flights. Like, what the actual hell is going on? And I know a lot of other people that have been flying here recently as well, having the same problem. So your girl's not getting on a plane anytime soon. My flight from New Orleans, I have to fly out of New Orleans. Y'all know my house to the New Orleans airport is about an hour. So I am not far from NOLA at all. Y'all ask all the time, like, where I'm located. I don't live in New Orleans. And if you know, if you're local, I live on the North Shore. New Orleans and all the parishes over there are the South Shore. So it is like another world over here, but we're close to New Orleans. It really is crazy how different it is in just an hour's difference. My flight was for noon, so I left the house early because, of course, you have to like freaking get there butt crack of dawn to do TSA and all the things and make sure gates aren't changed and all. So I told you guys, when I packed, it's the same thing with flying. I like to get there super early. Let me tell you, when I went to Salem with my sister, we left the same time and we were running to our plane because TSA took so freaking long. You just never know, right? So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I left the house. As soon as I got about 20 minutes from the house, I get a text message. Text message says your flight is delayed an hour, which I'm like, you know what? That's fine. That's cool. Like, we can get our steps in. We got things we can do to, you know, kill some time. Once we get there, it's not an hour anymore. It's like 2 hours, they're telling me. But before even that, I told you guys about the long-term parking, and thank y'all for the heads up, my locals that watch, about the long-term parking. I didn't even know that you could reserve a spot ahead of time. So all the things I'm learning, because your girl's not a frequent flyer, so that's why I don't know anything. I had to park on the very top level of the long-term parking garage, which is not covered. And that day, the reason why all the plane stuff that day specifically, I knew we were going to have some issues, is because it was really terrible as far as the weather. Like, I'm surprised it even made it out of here, to be honest, with how bad it was. But I had to park on the top level, and I had to not Princess Park. I wanted to Princess Park that day because of the torrential rain that was coming down. I had to park all the way in the back with no cover, run to the elevator. By the time I got to the elevator, y'all, I was trying to look all cute that morning, of course. My hair was drenched. If y'all saw the picture on Instagram, drenched, soaking wet. I had a white t-shirt on. It looked like I was like at a spring break white t-shirt contest. Yeah, this 40-year-old mama looking like I mean, I'm in New Orleans. I'm in the right spot for it, right? I'm looking like I'm about to lift up my shirt and like show my goodies. I don't know what was going on, but I was already in a mood, and we hadn't even got anywhere else. So I knew I was going to have to change my connecting flight because it was already delayed and my flight would have already been gone. You know, you have to get there at least 30 minutes before. So I went to the guy and I was like, hey, I need to, you know, get another flight because of the delay. I'm not going to make my connecting flight. So he got me a like 6-something flight from Houston, because there is no direct flight from New Orleans to San Antonio, like, which I think is so dumb. You have to lay over in Dallas or in Houston. So he got me like a 6:45 or something or other flight. And at first he was going to get me like an 8 o'clock flight. And I was like, oh, please no. And he was like, oh, I'm going to squeeze you to the 6 one. So I was like, yay. However, what I didn't know is that when we got to Houston, I already had like an hour layover, which was great because I was starving. So I was able to eat. We get on the plane, we sit there for about 40 minutes. They keep telling us that there is a mechanical issue that's not passing code, like they're not able to leave and fly off until they get clearance, which, I mean, again, rather be safe than sorry. 40 minutes, all of a sudden the pilot gets on the plane. He's like, I'm gonna need everybody to get off the plane, deboard the plane. This plane is not functional for flight. I'm like, can it get any better at this point? Can it get any better? So I left the house like at 9 o'clock. At this point, it's like 7 o'clock in the evening. I could have drove from my house to San Antonio and already been there, because
it's like an 8-hour drive or something. But what I'm saying is I thought flights would be much quicker. It's only supposed to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours flight time. That's if you have no like layovers and delays. I could have already been there in the car at this point. We get off, I get, to the new gate, and they make us wait for about 20 minutes. We get on, we have to wait another 20 minutes, and we finally are going from Houston to San Antonio. I get to San Antonio at like 9 something. So from 9 in the morning to 9 at night, just to get from New Orleans to San Antonio. Fun time. So that's the story time as far as getting there. And then getting home, we had about 40 minutes to an hour delay from San Antonio. I think it was, from Dallas to New Orleans, whatever one of my flights was. But it wasn't as bad. I will take it. Anything is better than on the way. But yeah, that was the drama. The flight drama. Trying to get to freaking Texas, but I will drive my happy ass to Texas, because there is no, especially right now with like all the crap I'm seeing with everybody else too, there is no point in putting yourself through that, as far as if you're trying to save time, and that's what I was trying to do. But I could have been there faster in the damn car. How crazy is that? Also, this is the week before the shark, so I am feeling all the feels. It's so crazy how we're all so different, right, in all aspects of life. But I feel all the PMS and the feels of the shark the week before. The week it actually comes, that is my strongest week in the gym. I'm feeling beast mode. I'm feeling great. But the week before, leading up to it, it's struggle bus. I felt so much fatigue, and I don't know if it's like with the travel crazy situation and it caught up to me. Today's Thursday, yesterday for Wednesday for my rest day, but I actually took like a 2-hour nap, and I was just feeling like a bus hit me. I don't know what's going on. And Monday the kids went to school. Tuesday Waylon got up complaining of sore throat. I went and brought him to the doctor, and he tested positive for strep throat. So he's been home with me Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. You saw he was going back to school. So that's what that was all about. So yeah, it's just been one boom, boom, boom after another. Like as I was on the trip and coming back from the trip, I need a vacation from that vacation. Faux show. Today is the hubby's birthday, and he is like not excited about it. He turns 40 today. Yes, I'm older than the hubby. He always picks on me about me robbing the cradle. He has a colonoscopy scheduled tomorrow. I'm like, why did you schedule this like for your birthday? Because I was gonna get him a cake and all the things. He's like, no, I have to like take all this stuff, and how they have to take the prep thing the night before, and he can't eat anything after 12, all the things. So he's like, we're celebrating already on Saturday for his birthday. We're gonna go bowling, and we're gonna go eat at a pizza place we haven't been to in a long time that we all absolutely love. So he's excited about that. But I guess I'm gonna get him a cake and celebrate his birthday on Saturday versus today, because he decided to schedule a colonoscopy. He suffers with like tummy issues here and there. He's been a couple of times, and ever since his dad passed away, if you've been an OG with me, that whole situation was unexpected and preventable. And he is so OCD with like going to get things checked out, which he was never before. Like had to pull his behind to get to the doctor for things that he needed to go to the doctor for. Now, if it's like the littlest thing, he will make an appointment and go get it checked out, which I absolutely love, because again, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And he's definitely got that mantra now, unfortunately, since his dad passed away. But any little thing, now he goes to the doctor. Now, when he went to the doctor, they pretty much figured out what was causing his stomach issues. But the doctor was like, hey, if you want to go ahead and get, a colonoscopy just to be safe, be safe, I'm here for it too. So that's why he's going to get it. But I'm like, you had to schedule it on your birthday, like perfect time. And he was complaining about it. He's like, why did I do this again? So there's that. But we're going to the gym to go and crush upper body number 2. I'm excited because I've only been in the gym one day this week. We went and did legs at home. And let me tell you, that leg day was killer. My glutes have never been this sore. I don't know if it's because I haven't trained legs in over a week and then hitting them, if that's what's causing the soreness. But my hammies and my glutes have been on fire with doing that at-home leg exercise, which it is killer. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't get a killer workout at home, because you definitely can, especially if you do the right type of exercises and all the things. But I've been feeling, I could barely walk yesterday is what I'm trying to say. Struggle bus just walking around getting my steps in. So I'm excited to hit another body part today. And tomorrow, since he's got his colonoscopy, I'm going to be making tomorrow a rest day so I can drive him, because you have to drive him home and all. And then Saturday morning, before we go do all the fun stuff, I'm gonna go to the gym, and I think I'm gonna vlog that day and share that with you guys, with me going to the gym on a Saturday and going to eat pizza and going to have fun. Right now, I gotta get this pre-workout in, so I'm gonna stop gabbing, but I had to tell you all the backstory, because I know a lot of you guys were like, please tell us in the vlog what happened specifically with the flights. So there's that. If you are flying anytime soon, I hope you have zero problems. I do not wish that on anybody, because it is not fun times. We're also going to be going to Aldi afterwards, and I'm on a mission. I'm taking you guys on this mission. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, going to Rouses, looking for soda. We're looking for soda. Like, we're like, the chemicals, let's do it. I have not been buying any sodas because I can't find the ones that we like, and Target will not let me do the pickup, and I do not want to go in store because I will spend $1 million bajillion. Y'all know the struggle is real. So we're going to Rouses, and we're going to the one in Mandeville if you're local. That is the one that is the jackpot mother load of the flavors, and I don't even care if we have to pay full price. I need the specific flavors in my life. Like, you ever have something that you love and you've been out of it forever and you're like, I miss it, I need it in my life? That is it for me. So we're on a mission, and I'm gonna take you guys along with us. But until then, let's drink pre-workout and let's get this upper killed. Beast mode music activated.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, call. Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to go.
Upper number 2. We showed up, we did the damn thing, we did it. Let me tell you, the first 30-40 minutes of that workout sucked ass. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, not going to lie to you guys. The week before the shark, like I said earlier, and it gets in my head too, I always feel the weakest. I try to go up on military presses. I've been at 30 pounds forever, okay? Doing like 10 to 12 reps, I can do 30 pounds on the military press. And let me tell you, those last couple of reps are hard. So that's probably a weight I need to just stick at and keep doing those reps the next couple weeks and really get that strength down. But I was like, oh, let's push it. You know how I am. Let's push it. We ready, because we've been doing this for like 3 weeks now. Tried to do 35s because my little 2.5 pound clips, one of the rubber bands broke, which I have rubber bands so I can fix it. But the other one, the little screw has come off, and hubby's going to get me like a bolt or whatever it needs from work and fix it. So I'm waiting on that to happen. So I can't use both 2.5 pound plates is what I'm saying to be able to just do like a 32.5. I could definitely do that. But 35s, I got to like 4 reps and I just could not. And the form was trash. I was like, negative, let's go back to the 30. So I did that for the military presses. And also like going in with the vibes, I forgot my magnet again. Like, what is my life? I forgot it Monday when I came to the gym, and I forgot it today. I love it because I can just stick it on like any part of the machines and look at my sets, like check messages, emails in between sets while I'm resting and stuff. And instead I'm just doing like the typical gym girly meme thing and like throwing it on the floor. And I absolutely hate that. And I can't film in certain locations without it. So I couldn't like film that for you guys. However, we did our bench press today, and I have a whole like circuit that Renee has made for me for that as well. She's been helping me out with the particular exercises, and I've definitely come a long way since she's helped me with that. So shout out to her. I feel like we could definitely go way up on the bench press, but we're working slow in our way, working on form. But we did 75 pounds and we did, I think, 15 reps for my AMRAP set. So that is pretty impressive to me, being that I'm like the weakest link when it comes to chest exercises. So I am happy with that. It's going to keep working our way up on that and keep progressing. And before you know it, I mean, we're going to be beast on those. I mean, fingers crossed. Also, we had our typical guy that I've talked about a million times. And it's funny because we were actually talking about it in the Shred chat earlier today about pet peeves with people that are like have no gym etiquette at all. And this is the same guy I've talked about with you guys a million times. He is a regular. He's in there all the time. He has zero gym etiquette. He is actually a really nice guy. Remember I told you that I felt bad for saying anything before because he helped me out with something, but he was, my battery died. He was taking the like rows, the cable rows where I'd been doing the rows to really focus on that exercise. And I've been loving it. And he was, you know, he's crazy because he takes that just like the other guy with the deadlift. That's not the same guy, the deadlift guy. They take things and then they go off and do other things and they leave that unoccupied for like 20 minutes and they come back to it. It's that dry. That's like my biggest pet peeve in the gym is when you are not occupying something, but you're claiming it. I absolutely hate that. So I was like, okay, we're going to do the row machine, which I did the row machine over the summer when I was going early in the morning, and I forgot to change the weight. I was like, okay, well, we'll do 90 pounds. That's what we were doing on the seated cable rows, and it had 150, and I went to go do it and it felt good. So I was like, F that 90 pounds. We going with this 150, whichever gym bro left this 150, and we are cranking it out. And man, I could definitely feel it in the muscle so much more. My form, slow contraction. Oh my gosh, chef's kiss. So I was like, thank you, guy. Thank you for hogging that and doing your thing. Like, I appreciate you today because I found something that's helping me better. And it's crazy because some people might do an exercise better like with dumbbells, with cables, with a bar. You have to find what works best for you. So don't ever think like you have to do a particular exercise a certain way. Like for example, RDL, some people like to do them with dumbbells. Some people like to do them with the barbell. It just depends on you and what's going to get you the best mind muscle connection and your form and for you to progress. Everybody's different in all the ways, especially in our journey of any kind. I just want to throw that out there because if you are like struggling on a particular exercise and you're like, damn, I really don't feel it in the muscle where I want to feel it, or I can't get the form down, maybe switch up the variation of how to do the exercise. That might be the key and help you. And that was definitely an aha moment for me today. I've had that many times. Like dumbbells are my jam with RDLs versus the bar. It just depends, but you have to like try things out and see which one's going to be best for you. And I found today that that machine definitely helps my form, slows me down, contracts my muscle connection. Chef's kiss to that. So I was thankful for the gym bro today. We are at Aldi. I need to go in here and then I'm gonna take you on a trip to Rouses to go get some sodas. I bet you anything they're gonna be all sold out and I'm gonna be pissed the house, okay? We've got our protein coffees. I'm gonna drink this up in Aldi. Get some groceries. I'm really here just for the fruit and y'all know the drill. And then let's get back to the hizzy. We got a easy breezy. Y'all are gonna love our first official meal of the day for breakfast, especially if you have a Sam's or a Walmart near you.
Do people leave quarters in the buggies at your Aldi and you're like, no, I have to use my quarter. I have to be a hard head and then I can't get it in. Y'all see I do this every time because I can't get the quarter in. All right, acquired. I feel like I haven't been in Aldi in 5 years. Look at these cups. They're called warming pottery mugs for $4.99. But I love that you can put like the spoon right here. And I love the way this handle is like weird looking. I'm digging it. Also for my peeps that want to do my protein coffee and they only have the stick frother and you don't want to pay for the Ninja Bullet, they have like a knockoff for $29.99. That's the best way for me to blend the protein coffee. They also have some HYDROJUG like knockoffs over here for $5.99 and an activity tracker watch for $5. Y'all been asking for a way to track your steps without getting a you know, like Fitbit or whatever. For my peeps that like it, the dill pickle popcorn is back, $1.79. They've got the Valentine cheeses, gin and rhubarb, raspberry and white chocolate, and mature cheddar, $3.99. They have the heart-shaped pizza, but I would legit have to get one for each of the kids, and they are $5 a piece. Like, that is nuts, because they're just like super little and thin, just feeling them in the box. I don't think that, look at that Sasquatch pizza. That's what my kids need. That's what my kids need right there. Or they've got this Kirkwood nuggets in the hearts, but Waylon's decided he's not a fan of the Kirkwood ones anymore. So I know they have the Tyson ones floating around, but I haven't seen them yet. Have y'all? And these are $6.29. Like, dang, the specialty stuff is so expensive. They've got the cute vanilla Valentine donuts, $3.89 for 4. Again, I'm not paying these prices for some of this specialty stuff. I'm just going to be a bad mom, okay? Strawberries are finally looking good here, and they're on sale, so I got some of those. However, have y'all ever tried the pine berries? And if so, let me know in the comments what I'm expected it to taste like. I'm not going to buy any. $5. But if you bought them, let me know what they taste like. I'm curious. Freshness acquired for $55.
The bougie Rouses. If you know, you know.
So as soon as you walk in, king cakes, and they have the new, like, I don't know, they have a cookie dough, a Dutch apple pie, this brownie one, there's a red velvet cake one. They have all kinds of new stuffed ones this year. We haven't even bought one this year, and Mardi Gras is in like 2 weeks. What is our life? But I was gonna get one for the hubby for his birthday, even though he can't eat one tonight because of his procedure for Saturday. But like, damn, look at that cookie dough and the decisions. Shut the front door. Wedding cake? Look at the pieces of wedding cake on the top. What the actual hell? Like, this would be my jam. I love like almond cake, wedding cake. Like, dang, I don't even know what to do. Look at the red velvet one. And then they have this banana Foster one that looks fire. I'm just gonna get a plain right now because the boys are weird with filling, but we definitely get one of them specialty ones before king cake season is over. They don't have the cherry Pepsi Zero. That's what we came here for, and it's on deal. Struggles. But they do have the cherry 7-Up, 2 for $10. Not terrible. So I know Winn-Dixie is having a sale on the drinks as well. Not as good as this, but I can't, like, what is the deal? Why is the Pepsi Cherry Zero a unicorn? And they had a spot for it, but they had it filled with Diet Pepsi something, caffeine free. Like, who the hell is buying caffeine free? I know not this girl. If they offer caffeine, I'm getting it unless I'm drinking it at nighttime. We were talking at the checkout about the specialty ones, and the cashier was talking about the wedding cake one. She hasn't tried it yet. I was like, dang, I need somebody that's tried it so I know if it's good to buy. Thank God for the protein coffee is all I got to say. Do not do this at home, kids. Do not be like me, okay? Struggles. So we are doing, thank God for quick and easy too, the Premier Protein. I mean, come on. Pancakes,
3 of them are 15 grams of protein and 210 calories for fat. You just microwave these bad boys. Guess what? We're making breakfast pancake tacos out of these. I've been doing it all week and it's just been so quick, easy, delicious. Got these from Sam's Club, but I know they're selling a smaller pack at Wally World. So if you don't have a Sam's, there's an option. This is not the best pan for cooking egg whites, as you can see. However, we got 100 grams of the egg whites in there with some red mint salt and cinnamon. Since we're doing these I want them kind of sweet with the pancakes and the syrup. To go with the eggs on the pancake, I'm doing one of the Great Value turkey sausage patties. These are hands down our favorite. 90 calories, 6 fat, 8 grams of protein. I'm just microwaving this too. See how easy? And look how quick it took. Look how quick from when I showed you the time a minute ago to now. I mean, there you go. Don't tell me you can't get the protein in because of time. You definitely do things like this. Now, is it the most appealing? Is it the most attractive looking thing? No, but guess what? It tastes fire. And I have found that if you put the syrup on the side and dunk it, it's way less messy and you feel like you get more syrup in each bite versus it dripping all over the place. There's a little tip. We've got 120 grams of fresh blueberries. For the macros popping up includes the coffee that I had separately, but 47 grams of protein for this plus the coffee post-workout, that'll be a yes please. Put groceries away except for the king cake for the birthday boy, even though he can't have any tonight. He's like, he came home when I was filming the groceries. So if you watch that grocery haul and you see someone looks like a freaking stalker, just legs in the background, that's him waiting for me to shut up so he can talk to me because he stopped in from work to pick up some trash. However, he was like, he let me in on a little secret, y'all, that he did not follow his prep rules right. And so tonight when he starts taking his bag of crap over here, let's just say I'm not gonna be around for that. I'm gonna be like, you go on the other side of the house because that's gonna be a problem from you. And I do not want to be in his shoes. And he was like, dang, I totally missed the mark on that. Lord. Anywho, I am unloading and loading the dishwasher. I'm not gonna like do the usual y'all showing you guys because y'all been seeing it the past couple of vlogs and y'all know what I look like when I unload the dishes at this point. All right, I have a confession to make. And listen to a radio station and they have a call-in segment in the morning that says, does this make me crazy? And every time I listen, I'm like, I think this definitely makes me crazy. But I'm gonna put it out there in the world and y'all comment down below if I'm crazy, like the packing, like if I was a psycho for packing early and then unpacking as soon as I got home. I was a psycho apparently to a lot of you guys. Am I a psycho and crazy for this? Okay, so when I'm putting up dishes, I have the dishes and y'all see I have the stacks of dishes. I can't just put, like if I have one dish, even though I have this mound, I have to put the new fresh one at the bottom so I can use the ones that haven't been used yet. Because if not, they're not gonna get as used as much. Does that make me crazy? I do it with all the bowls and the plates. I also do it with towels. So when I wash towels, I have to put the new ones at the bottom so the old ones are at the top. Yeah, maybe it's because I worked at Walmart overnight in college and you know, when you're in the grocery section, you have to zone so all the old stuff goes to the front and the new stuff goes in the back. Maybe that's when it started, I don't know, but does that make me crazy? Because the plates aren't being used and they're gonna get their feelings hurt. No, that's not why. It's just, I want them to all get used equally. I know, I'm nuts. I'm a nut job. Lunchtime, even though it's almost 3 o'clock. Y'all know how we roll around here if you've been watching for a hot second because everything's late in the day, especially for grocery pickups. I saw Michaela on Instagram. She made this buffalo chicken stuffed dip pita, whatever. I've been having it all week and it's been delicious. So I'm going to show you how I make it. She makes hers a little bit different. Shows you a little bit of variation on what you can do. So I'm going to do 3.7 ounces of some pulled chicken. This is just the one that's already done at Walmart. You could do your own chicken in the air fryer. Do it however you want. This is just for convenience for me. And she did one variation like this. So I was like, genius girl, let's get it. Then we're also going to do 2 Laughing Cow Wedges. I just have the light regular ones. A 1/4 teaspoon of ranch seasoning. 1 to 2 tablespoons of hot sauce, buffalo sauce. That's just like the Frank's Red Hot sauce. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of that. It's been enough heat for me. And then a full serving of Velveeta Shreds. She uses regular cheese, but this cuts it down a little bit and it melts like a dream in the air fryer for 60 calories. for a full serving. Here for it. And then we're going to use these Joseph's Pita breads, which are awesome. They are 60 calories, 6 grams of protein. Here for it. And what you're going to do is cut it in half, and they are pitas. If you didn't know, like, a lot of people just eat them as wraps, but you can stuff these, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to weigh all my stuff up and show you how we get this a rolling. It is so easy. We've got everything in there except for the Velveeta Shreds. I'm going to mash this and incorporate it all together with a fork, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Looks amazing. 30 seconds in the microwave. We're going in. Cut it down the middle with your pizza slicer, and when you do that, see if I can do this one-handed, then you're going to get this opening for the pita. So you're going to open it all the way, and you can stuff a lot in there. Look how much room you got. Look how much room you have for activities. 30 seconds in the microwave, 28 grams of Velveeta Shreds going in now, and going to give it a little stir. Now that that's stirred together, we're going to take half and stuff it in one side and half on the other, and then air fry these bad boys. She does hers for 370 for 5 minutes. You could probably go a little longer or up the temp just to make them extra crispy. They do crisp up a little bit, I found, with that temperature she gave, but you know, I like my stuff extra crispy. I'm just saying, you could go a little bit longer or higher temp if you wanted. A little ASMR for you guys. With the foam going off, Lord of mercy. Doesn't look like much, but I'm telling you, it surprised me how good it tastes, and it will be on repeat for sure. Got a serving of carrot chips, and we've got 3 tablespoons of the Walmart Fresh Cravings Honey Jalapeno Hummus. This stuff is so good. The macros on it are great as well versus some other hummuses. It is 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. That is 3. So a serving, you know, it's good enough, especially with a serving of carrots. It gets the job done, gets that little satisfaction for the macros popping up. Our 3rd meal of the day.
I want to play ball on the trampoline, Mom. Please. Please let me out to play ball, Mom. I want to jump.
For dinner, we're having Mississippi pot roast fries leftovers. These are just potatoes that I sprayed some non-stick on and put a little bit of the Friday seasoning by Tones. I had to get this shipped from Walmart. I used to get it at Sam's. They don't offer it anymore, and I just finished it the other night, so I just got this in a delivery. And then we're going to put a serving of our Mississippi pot roast on top with some of the queso blanco and some green onions, and that is it. Y'all have asked before, and I used to have a short when I had my old Instagram, or a reel, you know, before it got hacked. All I do is I use my fry cutter. You can get any kind off of Amazon you like. Spray with a nonstick, put your favorite seasoning, air fry them. I like to do 430 for about 30 minutes and flip them a couple of times because I like mine super crispy. There you have it, my friends. I mean, can you say delicious? Now, that's an ish ton of fries. That is 13 ounces of raw weighed out potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. So when I'm in a deficit, I definitely don't do that much. But we ain't cutting right now, baby. Nothing new or special for our nightly dessert. Never skip dessert. Fairlife protein shake and the chocolate. 30 grams of protein, 150 calories, and then a caramel rice crisp. We've been doing either this or the creamy, and I have just been loving this combo forever now. If you guys have been watching, it just serves me, so why not? However, I do have a new creamy on plan tomorrow I'm going to test out, and if it's good, I'll bring it to you guys on IG, of course. Gonna go ahead and wrap the vlog up here because I'm trying to edit and get it uploaded for the very next morning. We haven't done that since we first started YouTube in the teaching days back in the day. Memories. I believe it's been that long ago. It feels like it was just yesterday. Like, time flies so quickly, whether we want to or not. We talk about time all the time, but I want to say that I have been so motivated and inspired by the shred group, by you guys, the ones that aren't even in the shred, that share your stories with me here in the comment section of all the videos. You send me emails, you send me messages over on Instagram. Motivated and inspired by you guys leveling up. That was the theme that I told my shred group in the Zoom. I said, hey guys, let's level it up. We're almost at the halfway point, and man, have they understood the freaking assignment. They have been rock stars this week, and I cannot wait to see their feels, hear their feels when they do their check-in with me. And it's not even about the scale, guys. I know we get so wrapped up in the numbers, and yes, it is a weight loss challenge, but to hear them say things that they wouldn't have said 4 weeks ago just brings me so much satisfaction as a person, as their friend, as their coach. So just know that we all start from someplace, but you have to start. You're never going to get where you want to be unless you take that leap, unless you finally start taking action. You want something to happen in your life, you've got to have movement. You've got to do something to create it. And it all boils down to what you're going to do. The more you put in, the more you're going to get out of anything, guys. You just have to start acting. Today is February 1st when I'm filming this. It is not too late. I know a lot of people did not get on the train that they wanted to the very first of 2024, and it just disheartens and derails you, but you don't have to let it, because guess what? We have the whole rest of the year. It's not a lot of time, but it is a lot of time, especially when you take that time and you just waste it and you don't act upon it and you don't get anything out of that time. Then that is time wasted. You have time though. Don't give up on yourself and say, oh, well, I didn't start off the way that I wanted. I didn't hit all the goals. Your goals may not be realistic for you right now. You have to make those small steps to create the big waves and create the momentum, and then keep going and keep crushing it and keep breaking your own records. It's always you against you, but I don't want you guys to get discouraged if you're out there and you're watching. I've had a lot of people I've been seeing in the comment section of the videos saying that they are discouraged because they've gained weight since the beginning of the year. Things didn't go out the way that they wanted to. Life has happened, and guess what? We're all struggling with something. Each and every one of us is struggling with something. Nobody's got it 100% easy out there. And if they're telling you that, or if they're portraying that on YouTube, social media, then they are not sharing real life with you guys. I share real life with you. Told you my struggles for the weekend when it was supposed to be a vacation. Come home, Waylon's got strep. We were taking the hubby to get a procedure tomorrow, and we're rolling with the punches. But guess what? We are still showing up for ourselves, and we are still doing the damn thing. Winners adjust. If you want it to happen bad enough, you will make it work. Is it going to be easy? No. Y'all, I'm a broken record. I need to just record myself and go on playback for you guys, because it's the same thing I'm always going to tell you, because it's what you need to hear, and it's the truth. It is the truth. Not sugar-coated, not some BS, not some made-up bullshit. It's the truth that you need to hear for you to keep going forward. But just know that I see you. I see you trying. I see you struggling. I see you triumphing. And I am back here just freaking putting my hands in the air and screaming to the rooftops, because I see the potential in you that you might not see yet. And if I tell you something to critique a particular workout, if you ask me, or if I'm telling you guys that you need to push yourself in your check-ins, if you're an actual shred head with me or whatever, it's because I see the potential in you. And it's so cool, because a lot of y'all were talking about in the closed chat that we have for the shred group, and said, I can't wait to see and meet myself in a year. And that just made me smile, because when I look at you guys, I already see that in you. I already see the person that you're going to become. I can see it. And that's why I am on you like I'm on you, because I know that that person is in there, and I know that you're capable of getting to where you want to be. So just know I'm here for you. I see you out there killing it, and I'm over here struggling and doing all the things with you, and that's why we relate so much here on the YouTube land. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you love these Fit Mom vlogs, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That helps me out more than you guys know. Thank you so much for taking the time to just press that button. I know it seems silly, but it helps me a ton. So thank you, thank you. If you're new, of course, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. Make sure the bell is clicked so you're notified. Mondays and Fridays, we post the Fit Mom vlogs. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I am going to be taking the camera along with me on Saturday. Should be interesting doing legs on a Saturday morning. I don't think I've ever been to that gym on a weekend day. I don't remember. I may not. So Lord knows what we're gonna see. So stay tuned. That vlog will be posting on Monday. Thanks for watching. Keep killing it out there. Keep showing up for yourself. I am right there with you, and I will see you in the next Fit Mom vlog. Bye, y'all.